So do you want to start with your introduction?
We certainly can. We got to start somewhere.
Right.
Okay. Hi, I'm Kathy Donzie, and we are in Travis's house. Travis's house was named after my son Travis, who was diagnosed with chronic leukemia in 2010, in March in fact, in the Twin Cities, which is where we are from. At that time, the doctor referred us to come down to Mayo Clinic just because he felt that care there would be better for him. In July of that same year, he was now diagnosed with ALL, which is a very serious form of leukemia. It's one of the hardest ones to deal with. So during his stay at Mayo, he had several hurdles, in fact, more than most of the doctors had seen before, and we really appreciated that they were very tentative and very helpful in taking care of him. But what really got us through this at this time was not the doctors and everything, it was Travis's sense of humor and Travis's positivity, and Travis is more concerned about making sure we were okay than he was okay. And so that made it a lot easier for us, but it also made it a lot more difficult for us sometimes because we knew how hard the things were that he was going through. So Travis battled the leukemia for 2 years, and he did a great job, but at the end it was really too much for him. It was August 11th of 2012 we lost Travis. I guess good things that came out of this were we had him for 33 years, and he was totally an amazing person. It's really hard to talk about something.
Oh, take a moment if you need. It's totally fine.
When Travis passed away in 2012, that Christmas was when we gave money to a nurse on the 7th floor at Methodist Hospital, I'll say that. She used it to help a couple of families with different things. The following year we donated even more, and they focused on one family that had 5 children, and the mother was in for chemo, and they actually provided a hotel so that they could spend Christmas together outside of the hospital. And the next year I have friends, not only family but friends also donating, and at that time it was too much. They suggested that we get in contact with Christina.
My name is Christina Wright-Peterson, and I'm the founder of Red Drop Resources in Rochester, Minnesota. Our mission at Red Drop Resources is to meet the non-medical needs of patients battling blood cancers, and we do that by asking them what they need help with and not telling them what we can help with.
Whose idea was Travis's house?
Travis's house has been something we have been talking about literally since day one. We learned very quickly that lodging was a huge obstacle for our patients and their families, and we needed to find a solution. We didn't quite know what that solution looked like exactly, but we knew that we needed a place where patients could stay.
Well, one of the things that we noticed when we were in the situation with Travis was that a lot of people didn't have places to stay because it was not affordable for them. So one of the things that Christina and Red Drop was doing at that time was renting out some places for people to stay. So after a while we started talking about what were some other options, and Christina says, well, we could buy a house. And so our family donated that amount to get it started. So while Travis was going through his struggle with cancer, the expenses were incredible. We did spend a lot of money on traveling expenses, on places to stay, fortunately we were able to meet those expenses. But I think that that's one thing that made it very important for us to focus on something like this house so that other families, at least, we could help alleviate some of those expenses. We really wanted to give an opportunity to people not to have to at least worry about the places that they were going to stay. And I think that that's really important for the healing process too.
Why was having a property like this important to Red Drop's mission?
When we talk about our mission of meeting the non-medical needs of patients battling blood cancers, lodging is one of the #1 needs that they have. For many of our patients and their families, physically getting here so that they can get that life-saving treatment is their biggest obstacle. So for us to have a home with open doors that says you are welcome here, there is no cost, we are taking a step in the right direction to ensure that they can even get here to begin that treatment.
Do you think that Travis's house is definitely a part of your son's legacy?
I know that he is really proud of what's going on here and how it represents the giving person that he was in his life. But I really think that the only thing he would add would be a couple of jokes. That would definitely be Travis. I can only say it over and over and over again. The last thing people need to do is to stress over anything. All they should be able to do is focus on the healing and the care of the people that they love. If I can help one person a year, I'd be happy. But it's going to help many lives. It's going to change lives for some people.